Welcome to Old Coin Chronicles. Today we are going to explore the story of the most valuable 50-cent coin and its remarkable design that has captured the attention of collectors across the globe. This coin is not just about its monetary worth, but also about the history and craftsmanship that make it a symbol of beauty and rarity. By the end of this video, you will know why this coin is special, how it became valuable, and what makes its design so unique in the history of coinage. So stay with us and let us begin this amazing journey into the world of coins. Let's get started. The Australian 50-cent coin from the year 1973 is a very interesting piece for collectors and for anyone who loves the history of Australian currency. The coin was introduced to the Australian people after the changeover to decimal currency, and by 1973, it had already become a regular part of circulation. The coin is made of copper and nickel, which gives it a strong durability and a bright silvery appearance that collectors still admire to this day. When talking about the 1973 50-cent coin, the obverse side shows the portrait of Queen Elizabeth II designed by Arnold Machen. This design was used for many years and is still a favourite among collectors because it reflects the regal image of the Queen during that period. The reverse side of the coin shows the Australian coat of arms with the kangaroo and the emu standing proudly beside the shield, representing the unity of the nation and its heritage. The mintage of the 1973 Australian 50-cent coin was quite large, with more than 40 million coins produced for circulation. This means the coin is not considered rare in average circulated condition. However, collectors value the coin based on condition errors and proof versions that are much harder to find. If you have one of these coins in mint state condition, it can fetch a much higher price compared to a heavily used example. The value of the 1973 Australian 50-cent coin today can vary depending on the grade. A circulated coin might only be worth its face value of 50 cents or slightly more, while an uncirculated coin in perfect mint state condition can be worth several dollars. Collectors especially look for coins that have no scratches, dents, or heavy wear, as these are the most desirable examples. Some special varieties or error coins from 1973 can also bring extra value. For example, coins struck slightly off-center or with die cracks are always interesting to collectors and can sell for much more than regular coins. Also, proof coins that were made in limited numbers specifically for collectors are highly valuable and are considered treasures in any Australian coin collection. When collecting coins like the 1973 50-cent, it is important to store them properly. If you have one in great condition, keeping it in a protective case or album will prevent scratches and damage over time. Many collectors use special holders that are acid-free to make sure the coins remain bright and untarnished, because proper storage can greatly increase the long-term value of your collection. The history behind this coin also makes it appealing to many collectors. During the early 1970s, Australia was strengthening its identity with unique coin designs, and the coat of arms on the 50-cent coin was a strong symbol of that national pride. This makes the coin not only a piece of currency but also a small piece of the story of Australia during that era. 2000 Australian 50-cent coin was issued to mark the new millennium. It features a stylized Australian flag on the reverse and the Ian Rank broadly portrait of Queen Elizabeth II on the obverse. Mintage was approximately 16.63 million. It is considered common, but certain varieties, such as the Inqu's flag variant, are much rarer than Inqu's. Another 2000 50-cent commemorative coin was issued to celebrate Queen Elizabeth II's royal visit. It uses a different obverse featuring the Gottwald portrait, and the reverse shows the flagpole at Parliament House, Canberra. Mintage was about 5.1 million. It too is common, but collects interest due to its unique design, selection, process, and context. Numismatic varieties and values. For the Millennium coin, the Inqu's flag variety is rare, about 200,000. Struck and graded examples can yield significant premiums in higher grades. For instance, some PCGS graded Inqu's examples in MS63, MS64 fetched from $95 up to $195 in private offerings. Standard circulated versions of both coins typically trade at or just over face value, but uncirculated or better condition pieces may fetch a few dollars. Historical context. These coins are notable because the Gottwald obverse design was created by an Australian artist and was selected from a design competition and used only once in circulation for the royal visit coin. The Millennium issue continued the more common portrait, but the reverse. Hello fellow coin enthusiasts, welcome to today's video where we explore the fascinating story behind the 2000 Australia 50-cent coins. In the year 2000, Australia released two distinctive commemorative 50-cent coins, one marking the new millennium and another celebrating a royal visit. The Millennium coin features a bold stylized Australian flag on the reverse and uses the familiar Ian Rank Broadley portrait of Queen Elizabeth II on the obverse. This version saw a high mintage, making it relatively common, but collectors prize a rare in Q's flag variety, where part of the design is indented, not raised. The royal visit coin is striking because it uses a one-time obverse created by Vladimir Gottwald that replaced the usual portrait and shows the flagpole at Parliament House in Canberra on the reverse. Only about 5 million of the royal visit coins were minted, making them more scarce than the Millennium version, yet still widely available to collectors today. The story behind the design is compelling. The Mint held a design competition in 1996 and the Queen herself viewed the Gottwald effigy, yet it was not selected for standard issue, only used once for this coin. If you come across an NQ's flag Millennium coin in high mint state condition, that could be worth a significant premium in the collector market. So whether you hold a standard circulated coin or an uncirculated rare variety, each one tells a piece of history from the Millennium celebrations and royal visit of 2000, where today we explore the iconic Australian coin issued in 2000 and one celebrating the centenary of Federation. This 50-cent piece features a dodecagonal 12-sided design and depicts the Commonwealth coat of arms on the reverse by Ian Rank Broadley, who also created the coin portrait of Queen Elizabeth II. The Royal Australian Mint produced approximately 43 million of these coins for general circulation, making it a common coin. In addition, special state and territory editions were released featuring individual coats of arms for New South Wales, Queensland, South Australia, Tasmania, Victoria, Western Australia, Northern Territory, Australian Capital Territory, Norfolk Island. Each state coin had much lower mintages. For example, New South Wales about 3 million, South Australia to 0.4 million, Tasmania over to 0.1 million, Victoria to 0.8 million, and so on. Collectors also obtain mint sets, proof sets, and even limited gold proofs that include the centenary 50-cent coin in special packaging. Values vary depending on condition and rarity, with circulated versions often worth face value, whereas mint condition or proof and state variations can command premium prices. According to Numismaster via NGC Price Guide, ungraded pieces in mid-state grades may range from around $4 to $6. Higher graded mint state coins may fetch up to $40. Highly sought-after creations, such as low mintage state issues or presentation proof sets, may be significantly more valuable, especially to thematic collectors or those interested in Australian federal history. If you enjoy coin stories and history, please subscribe for more episodes exploring numismatic treasures from around the world, and be sure to leave a comment letting me know which coin you would like featured next. Today I bring you a fascinating story about the 2010 Australia Day 50-cent coin. It was released by the Royal Australian Mint to celebrate Australia Day in 2010. The reverse design shows a map of Australia, formed by flowing ribbons holding hands around the nation. The text on that side reads "Celebrate What's Great 50 Australia Day," and it was designed by Vladimir Gottwald. This coin is a circulating commemorative issue made of cupro-nickel, which is a copper-nickel alloy. It has a face value of 50 Australian cents and weighs about 15.55 grams, with a diameter of approximately 31.65 millimeters. The obverse side features the fourth portrait of Queen Elizabeth II by Ian Rank Broadley. The inscription reads "Elizabeth to Australia 2010" and the designer initial IRB is visible below. The mintage of this Australia Day version was around 11.4 million, making it common in circulation. In terms of collector value, most circulated examples sell for only slightly above face value. For uncirculated pieces, prices range from about AUD for seconds and 60 milliseconds, 2 or 26 depending on condition, reaching up to around AUD 23 to 26 for mint-grade examples. Some error varieties, such as the rotated die version from 2010, attract higher prices. These rotated portrait error coins can fetch odd 40 to odd 70 due to their rarity. There was also a silver gilt-proof version produced, which was plated in gold over a silver coin and released in limited numbers from the Royal Australian Mint. These versions are highly collectible but are not in normal circulation. Today, if you search on marketplaces like eBay, you might find uncirculated examples listed around AUD 7.50 or approximately for United States dollars and 90 cents. Special coin packs from sellers have been offered for around 19 United States dollars and 50 cents, often praised for their preserved condition. Despite being common, these coins still tell a story about national identity and celebration of Australia Day. Collectors value them for the design, the historical context, and occasional rarities like proofs or mint errors. If you are planning to collect or feature this coin in your YouTube content, focus on showcasing its unique Australia Day design, the artist behind the work, its physical specifications, its mintage, its value range, and how rare variants stand out. This approach will engage coin enthusiasts and history lovers alike. Feel free to tweak any paragraph, content, or tone for the style you want.